Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It can be a tough place for visitors to win. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Utes will kick this away to get us going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. And here comes the crowd noise. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. They're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball with a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It can be a tough place for visitors to win. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Utah Utes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. The football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They pressure him and sack him when he tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, And then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory.
Here we go. Ready.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Utes are on the move here.
3:25. Flip. Cut. 691. Gators far.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the ball to the ground. The guy who coughs it up recovers it and prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Here's the second down play. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Utah 7, Auburn 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Green. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Auburn.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quick throw to the left. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team again.
And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Utes will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Come on, set.
And now the running back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Utes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught at the 10. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Utah 14, Auburn
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Extending the play now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And we're able to get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. misfire there on the kickoff is it? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Utah, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Utah Utes will take over first and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
On the set.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29.
Let's go.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Utes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Ready, fight.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Utes looking to keep this drive rolling. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 17, Utah 14.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Utah. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the sack. Looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Auburn. Number 0 with the carry.
PAT is important when they get a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
That makes the score Auburn 24, Utah 21.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the play.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Utah offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Gain 2. Brings up third down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And the Utes have first and 10 here.
Check. Slide 22. Slide 22.
Here's the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On the
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Easy.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. That's caught. It's Gomez. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Ready, ready.
First down here for this offense.
Flip, flip. Give it to him.
The back's got it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, fourth down.
Ready up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.